Hey, feels good to be home. God, that was an awful day. Hmm. Hey there. Hmm. Thank you. Come on, let's sit down and snuggle up. I'll tell you everything that happened. So, I got to work today, and it was immediately like three big fires I had to put out. So, one of the managers was caught fucking one of the employees. And which is bad enough, but there's a bit of a significant age difference as well. He was like 50 something, and this was a new hire, an 18-year-old girl, so like barely legal and very, very, yeah, you know. So I had to deal with that. Um, Obviously he's been fired, but there's has to be like well, there will be a full investigation, so I had to set all that up. Then the other thing, well, the second of three, somebody came in ranting and raving about how another employee has apparently been caught stealing from their stop shop. God, I'm tired, you can tell. So that employee wasn't in today, but that means I had to set up meetings and like officially suspend him from shifts because he stupidly did it wearing our uniform, which means that, it's traced back to us, which means it's then our sort of reputation on the line. So there was that. And then the third thing was probably the worst, to be honest. I mean, worse than the grooming. We had the boss come in and tell us that the company is having a bit of a sort of shift around with like motives and goals and. So we now need to do a full sort of interview with everybody and performance analysis, like very, very thorough, to try to basically figure out if anybody's actually worth being on the team or not. Like are they useful or, are they doing like the bare minimum? Are they sort of slacking off, things like that. So we've got to do a full thing. And because of my position, I have to oversee that for every single store, which is very fun. But the best part about that is that I am now going to be judged based on how I do it. So basically, what they're expecting is basically that a lot of people are going to be fired because, surely everybody can't be efficient. So if I'm seen to fire like 2 of 300 people, then they'll think that I'm either covering for them or, I'm just not doing my own job properly and I'm not investigating properly. So I'm going to be expected to fire a lot of people as part of this like productivity initiative that they're looking at. Because apparently the whole idea now is instead of getting on dedicated and motivated and loyal people, we're looking for people who are going to basically break their back, even if they only stay with us for like 2 or 3 months, because they'll do loads of work in that time. And they're looking at it as the training process is so simple that it's quicker to train new people than it is to try to appease people who've been with us for a while, basically. Like if someone's been with us for 5 months and they've halved their working pace because they're starting to feel a bit comfortable, then they need to go, and we'll bring in somebody else who has that stress of I need to, look good, I need to, prove that I'm a loyal team member and I'm efficient and I'm worthy of being here. So they do like twice the work of everybody else in the same amount of time for the same pay. That's what they want. Basically trying to cut down on workers to maximize the work being done for the money being spent. Which I kind of get, but it's like, I'm expected to look at people who've been working for the company for like 10, 15 years and just say, well, you've been slacking off recently, I'm going to have to fire you. And it's like, that's horrible to have to do. But if I don't do it, I'm going to be fired and someone else is just going to do it anyway. So it's like a bit of an awkward position. So that bombshell was dropped on me. And that was like halfway through the day. I've already had to fire 3 people because they were already in, and some of the managers came in to basically just say, look, they're not performing very well today. That I keep catching them sort of slacking off or not working at the right pace, and they've been with us for a long time. So, they're past the probation period, past the training, they should know better. They've proven they can work to a certain standard. They're not doing it now. So I had to interview them. And I think there are about 5 people actually I interviewed, and 3 of them I had to fire. Because 2 of them had pretty good reasons, because it was like the 4th day in a row of working. And it was like, obviously that's really draining, and the last few days have been fine, so I gave them the pass on that. But then the other 3, it's like they'd just come back from time off. And obviously the way the company's looking at it isn't that, they need time to readjust and get back into work mode. It's, well, they've just had time off. Why don't they have the energy? Why aren't they doing it? So, really, really rough. How was your day anyway, sweetheart? Good. I'm glad it was good. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I know it's my night to cook, but I just can't be asked to do it. So, do you want to go out somewhere? Order in or go out? But I was thinking go out because it'd be a nice treat. And it is. I think it's a fair time in the week to do it. Maybe we can even have a drink. I'll just pretend tomorrow that I'm not hungover. Or maybe it'll help me be ruthless. Yeah. We'll go where you like. You've just listened to me rant for ages, so your choice, okay, sweetie? Yeah, of course we can cuddle for longer. I do need it after all. Hey, thanks for listening to the audio. I just want to take a moment to thank my channel members, and if you want to become a channel member yourself, the top tier offers extended audios, exclusive audios, your name in videos, and early access to audios as well. It's a great way to support me. Thank you.